Good evening. How are we doing? I feel like things are slightly off kilter. Maybe it's just my brain. Probably is. How are we doing? Thursday. We're going to play a little bit more 76 today, which should be cool. Going to chase down the last part of the Skyline Valley story and get ahead of the curve for Mile Post Zero next week, which we have an update on apparently now, when it's not the best news. But there we go. How are you doing, Wayne? You alright? Yeah, should be good. Oh, I do feel slightly off kilter today. Everything's been a bit backwards today because stuff got reorganised and shifted around and things and such, and now I'm a little bit kind of, off balance a little. Might be a good way of putting it. But I've had a fairly productive day. Got a whole load of stuff done for a video that is now going to be delayed, so there's that. Mind you, I probably did need to get it done now anyway, so... either way, and started work on a build, which is cool. But that one will be hopefully up on Saturday, so we can get everything done in time. See how we do. Cool. Yeah. Looking forward to diving in. How you folks all doing well? What we got here? Delicious sales, bunch more stuff. Yeah. Nothing for me, but there's a whole bunch of stuff on sale as usual this weekend on Steam. And there we go. Rock and roll time, hopefully. I'm a little bit kind of here today. Combination of not a couple of nights of not great sleep and sort of everything being the wrong way around, as if my brain a little bit kind of wibbly. How it is, Seth? You know, hope you're having a good day at work. Talk shop. What we got going on today? More of the same. Is there anything? Well, repair kit. Not bothered about that. It's not the worst looking paint job I've ever seen. I mean, it's a pointless gun for it. Who's using that after the early game? But what can you do? Bunch of Mothman stuff. Most of that is not particularly exciting. What's the Mothman Returns bundle? Oh, some good bits. Normally quite a lot. What else we got? Interestingly, not sure what should be on the one-off sort of one-day thing, but there's normally like something that's back for 24 hours and that's it. They cycle through, but I can't see any evidence as to what that might be. Maybe I'm just blind. All of the above are possible, other than free repair kit. I don't know. By the way, not massively exciting on the old atomic shop today. So, shall we? We'll go and see what Mr. Stoltz wants us to do next, as apparently we've now inadvertently been railroaded into becoming an assassin for him, which is not ideal, but what can you do? Wasn't particularly happy about the outcome of that quest yesterday. Some of that may have been your own fault, but partly because the delay between initially picking the quest up and jumping back into it. There's probably some context I was missing. But yeah, I did feel a bit like I got railroaded a bit on that. Oh well. Next stop is back to Vault 63, and then we'll see where we go from there. Actually, I might see if there's any quick and easy challenges just to cross off, because I think there's like one item I'd kind of maybe possibly like to pick up left on the scoreboard, but it's not particularly big. I mean, so scoreboard is more season pages or whatever the heck we're calling them these days. Up the Treasure Hunters running this weekend as well. A little short up about everything going on this weekend just before. There's a lot going on this weekend. Bum. Yeah, let's actually have a look at challenges, see if there is anything we can cross off nice and quickly. Got to press that button. We'll put the in-game music on again. And challenges. Build bed, tables, or stairs. We can do that easily. Complete an event while well fed. Craft bulk wood. Kill humans. Actually, any of that's probably going to be easy enough to do, really. Didn't mean to do the other two, but I did them while I was pottering around earlier. Apparently. Bed's probably a good bet. Yeah, it's just cloth, isn't it? So that'll do. We've got bulk wood. I knew there was another one to do here. No, that was easy.
Would you like to join my scavenger hunt? Today we're gathering unstable nuclear
Kill
waste.
humans. Complete an event while well fed. Is there anything running that counts right now? Death Blossoms, nah. Always Vigilant, no. I mean, it's not a bad event. It was a bit awkward to do that particular version of it, though. Killing humans and getting junk will probably not be too bad to do. 10 humans. Well, Rollins is not a bad bet. Crimson Prospect might work as well. Anywhere different that appeals to me? Not really, to be honest. Let's do Rollins for now. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Just sit on the cliff edge and pop heads. Off to work, Wayne. Hang on. We were, what, Friday morning for you, weren't it? You're on Friday morning? That's the one before the weekend. Thank you very much, Seth. I quite like that camp as well. Quite fond of it. That was a good shot. Well, perfect, actually. Any more for any more? No chance of hitting VATS, but can hit just fine without it. Now we need silver. Not much of it, I don't think. 3. Where would be a good place to find that, I wonder? Yeah, I've got a new outfit, didn't we? So sure it is.
Have a taste on the
Less brain for you. Not that you really started off with much to begin with. You took shots at me, so not particularly a stroke of genius. I mean, looking for silver in a raider camp is maybe a little optimistic. You want to look somewhere, find silver crockery, really. Cutlery, rather. Close. Two do go together. How you doing, Baron? Are we doing well? Evening, Tengi? Right, so... Try Lewisburg. I reckon I might find a bit in Lewisburg. Ghouls. It's not a bad idea. Well, there's ghouls in Lewisburg. Ahem. Also, potentially, a lot of houses with cutlery knocking around. Some of them might even have silverware. Funnily enough. I am shooting poorly today. It's been a bit of a day for that. There's a silver locket. I need a little bit more than that, but it's a start. Oh, it's outside. That's not bad. Guess we hunt ghouls. It seems to be the most effective thing so far. I might at least find some silver cutlery knocking around, but apparently not. Nothing yet, anyway. It's probably silly to expect there to be any outside, but... Mind you, there's paper cups that have not blown away in 20 years, so... Who am I to say what is silly and what is not? There we go. It's at least 3. Hey, Reaper, you alright? Ready for the new season? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Requisitions now available.
Cool. Complete an event well fed. Is there anything that I actually want to do? Alright, that'll do. Yeah, I'll stick with what I got, I think. Made away up the hill behind the overseer's house near Welch. Hmm.
Responders, priority alert!
Mm-mm.
Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple
Odd
packs.
place to spawn in.
The Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
I should have crouched. Oh well. We don't know, here I am. Got my foot stuck again. You're a little hard done by there. Sneaking up on a bunch of wolves, lobbing a nuclear grenade into their midst, and our kill count, as far as I can tell, is a big fat 0. Well, maybe I did get some. Sure wasn't high enough anyway. It should get me over the line, I think, to get whatever that last thing was. I think it was one of the statues that I hadn't picked up. I think I did pick up the caps that somebody suggested in the end, just because there was literally nothing else to spend on at the time. Or nothing that I care about, anyway. Two-shot revolver. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Alright, thank you very much for the membership. Do appreciate. And I keep telling Stream Elements to change it so that it actually gets the term right, but it doesn't have the option, so... Or trying to tell it, but... Yeah. Just remember that. Thank you very much, I do appreciate. I'm about to get bitten in. No, I'm not. I thought I was going to get bitten by a wolf. I am, in fact, fine. And I'm not bothered about the Wolf Horde boss, I don't think. Probably not. So, we'll head back to Skyline, check that we're ready to press on, grab that last item from the pages, and then push on to the story, I guess. No worries. Appreciate the watching. Should be new build at the weekend, if all goes according to plan. Touch wood and all that. Right. One thing I'm not entirely happy about with this camp, and I don't really think there's much of a viable solution,
In a block of concrete.
is that everything that's actually functional and that I use the most is outside the camper. Anything that is in here that is functional is the bed, really. And I don't tend to use it very often. Oh, there's a coffee machine in here. But I do like it, it's cosy. One of my favourites, this one. For a while. A bit of colour, lots of detail, kind of homely, welcoming, friendly. I like it. How you doing, Dale, you alright? But all the practical bits are outside. I mean, I could have done one with 2 campers, but obviously not here. Well, probably not here. But yeah, I don't know, that would give it a completely different vibe, wouldn't it? Less kind of cozy, homey, more trailer park. Which is fine, but not really what I wanted. Anyway. How's the ammo? I could use a little bit more. Can always use a little bit more, can't we? I'm enjoying the outfit. The sun's over that way. It is one of the better ones in a while. Supposedly haven't seen anybody wearing it, which is weird. Mind you, I have been avoiding everybody for a while, so that might have something to do with it. Let's do that, and then I don't have copyright issues. Apparently I do have game being weird issues. Yep, I have major game being weird issues. Thank you. Not sure what happened there either. Right. Aye, that'll keep you busy, Dale, for sure. Hope everything's going okay there. How you doing, Singer? Cheers, glad you like it. I'm quite fond. Not challenges, seasons, close. Definitely going to be one I hang on to for a while, that camp, I think. There we go. That's the last thing I want, I think. Everything else is fine, but I'm not bothered. No, I want to check it out. Can you, like, be a bit smarter? Some quite nice icons there. I won't use them because I've been using the Nuka-Cola one since the dawn of time, but there we go. Not quite the way I wanted that to go, but anyway. Right, back to Vault 63. Yeah, done alright. Rank 122, and I got everything I wanted. Still waiting for them to post the score pages, those season pages for season 18. So they've posted a trailer about it, but not the actual pages on the website. Last time they waited until after the update went live to do that, which was not particularly helpful to me. There we go. Not much point in making video when everybody could just open the game and see what's on there, is there? So, you psychotic bastard.
Impeccable timing. I was just thinking of you. You've gone through great lengths to clear a path ahead for us. The stage has been set for final preparations.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
I'm tempted to. Yeah, let's see what happens if I say I'm done doing your dirty work.
I understand how my methods may seem extreme, but remember you are only seeing the end of the story. There are many chapters
Psychotic
you've missed
cunt.
up until now. Perhaps I can provide some insight. Did you know that lightning can reach temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun? Energy beyond that of a star, and yet we can survive being struck by it. The Lost, myself, my Cassidy. We live with it inside us, dancing, colliding, beautifully and violently. Invisible forces taking form right here, inside. In a fervent embrace. Chaos contained.
And news.
You're still the kind of dickhead who sends somebody to murder his daughter's girlfriend because he thinks she might not be part of the company as a result, the family company. You're definitely a bit of a dick. It sounds like you're on a bit of an ego trip. Yep.
That's just it, though. This isn't just about me. Please, I'll continue.
Don't you be starting.
When I first heard my Cassie's voice,
We got
it
a
was
system,
magnetic,
and it works,
ensnaring me from across the room. Every footstep perfectly placed, as if I'd done it 1,000 times before. It was a force. A path so clear, so natural, a gravitational pull. Two entities brought together, and a magnificent explosion as a result.
Oh, no, but your magnificent explosions.
Meeting. The world shifted at our very presence from that point on.
Should have arrived a few
We
years
did
back.
the impossible
The old
together.
vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that makes you any less of a homicidal, arrogant dick. But there we are.
You think I'm speaking of the past? No. When the feral
Yeah,
mind
he's
began
right
to
up there
take
now.
her, I feared losing her forever. That spark between us lost its charge. She slipped further and further away. I made a choice.
No reason
To follow the only path that had provided us any hope. I reignited that spark. I brought her to the device. I pushed it to its limit. I allowed it to impart on us that power greater than the burning surface of the sun.
So she started to go feral and he was trying to reverse it by did God knows what. Some kind of insanity. So you created the lust. By trying to harness the power of lightning and what? Encapsulate it in a person?
Accident implies a lack of intent. No, it was a choice. The creation of the lost was no mistake. Its failure to reach completion is, however, a half-step that left them deserted in a reality all their own. But we need to bring them back. All of them.
I'm not opposed to that
just
last bit.
Cassie. We need to bridge the divide. That is what I'm trying to fix here. That is where I need your help.
it's refreshing.
Checking all the mad scientist boxes, a faux show. I'm kind of feeling that, but I'm still going to give him some crap because he deserves
You
it.
should know by now that I am no scientist. All of our
Yeah,
best
that's probably
minds
the
have
problem.
had me here, though. Many of them now lost themselves. Listen to my plan. Then decide whether to cast me the villain.
Decision's
We are
already
so
made.
Close to a solution now. I've provided Hilda and Audrey with all they need to complete our work. If you speak with them downstairs, they will be able to provide next steps.
You think Audrey's going to
She
cooperate?
knows there's more at stake than her childish passions. She may hate me to my very core. You may as well. But that doesn't change what needs to be done.
Technically true, but what needs to be done does also end with you putting one right between your eyes. Ya dick.
Thank you. They are already caught up and will provide you with the information you need. Now, is there anything else? I'd prefer if we could begin soon.
Said your highest solution. Questions about whether the device Audrey's never going to forgive you, you know. Audrey's never going
You
to forgive
say
you.
that now. But when we succeed, when we fix all of this, well, I imagine she'll come around.
I do not. Questions about whether the
A
device.
weather machine? Really? A machine? A tool? What could be left to discuss?
Where did it come from?
It was acquired. A last-minute sales pitch. I never anticipated it would have the impact it did, both positively and negatively. I hardly care to discuss history and trivial details. What it was is irrelevant. What it is now, progress. A solution.
So it was designed for something else and he completely corrupted it to his own ends. Not terribly surprising.
It is the catalyst for their creation, and the creation of the storm as well.
Yeah, I
Though
figured
both
that
of them
much.
were living far beyond their conception. Our attempts to stop the spread of the feral mine led to a step in another direction. Now, we course correct. Good.
Looks like someone has a solution.
Hilda and I had been chasing a potential lead for some months now. We reached a blockade, though. One that was obliterated by your arrival. She and Audrey can provide the specifics, but in short, I believe I am the key. Or at least
Of course
the
you do.
results of my mutation are... As I remind you, I'm no scientist. But there is hope. I have seen it.
I'm still gonna shoot you.
We couldn't have come this far without you. I hope you know that.
Hey. What a son of a
Think I'm
bitch.
happy doing this, James? Of course not. But what choice do we have? This isn't just about us. It's about everyone here in the vault. Everyone we've lost.
He's not just
It's
a
the
liar.
oldest camp I
He's a
have.
killer,
Not
Audrey.
particularly old, I don't think.
Can we get started already? The tissue samples aren't
Earlier
gonna remain
this year.
stable forever. Oh great, it's my father's latest hired gun. What are you doing here?
We actually see all the characters. Everything okay?
Are you cruel or just plain dumb? Let's just get this over with. What do you want?
We're going to be overseeing a final experiment that could alter the future of this vault.
All of our work is coming to fruition. My research on understanding the lost, Audrey's on the weather machine, but the last piece is Uncle Hugo. Like, literally, we're examining a piece of him. Gross, I know. But once we have the right data, we can run the machine again to reverse the effects of the lost. We think.
And that's possible how?
Thanks to the flesh of that madman, loath as I am to say it.
My father is the only one
With
afflicted
him.
by the machine that has managed to retain his senses. At first, we speculated that it could be related to a sight impairment, but we are certain now there's more to it. He seems to have mutated differently from the other lost.
The experiments I've been running all but confirmed it.
We think the reason is because he was the one to push the big button, so to speak. He made direct contact with the device. The electricity spread out from him, almost like a conduit.
Yeah, that's a bit of a crackpot theory, alright.
Absurd as it sounds, we have solid evidence.
We've been comparing tissue samples
Yep.
from Uncle Hugo with ones from Papa and the others. The behavior from Uncle Hugo's sample is far more complex and responsive to stimuli. It's almost as if he's a completed specimen and the rest are just imitating him.
We've been repairing and adjusting the machine to potentially complete the Lost's transformation, using that monster upstairs as a template.
Sounds to me like Hugo is selling you a big steaming pile of shit, yeah.
No. Which is why we run tests first. We aren't simply going to fire up the machine again and hope he's right. We
Gonna
need
fire
to
up a
be
machine
sure
gun.
first.
That's where you come in. We need you to head surface
Yeah.
side and run the experiment for us. We've set up a number of devices that can simulate the effects of,
It'll simulate what the impact of different device configurations will have on lost cells. In other words, we can test what would happen if we followed my uncle's plan on a smaller scale.
Now that sounds slightly less insane. How we know if it works?
We're going to be reading the results as they're relayed back here. We'll be in communication via radio tuners on the devices as well. If this proves worthless, my father's going to have to... Well, we'll deal with that when we know for sure.
Try and recover from a bullet between his eyeballs. Well, he's gonna have to do that anyway. Okay.
I'll mark the first device for you. We'll make contact once we see it up and running.
Anyone else kind of excited about this? Just me then?
You're as nuts as he is. Almost, anyway. Right.
Don't touch anything in here. You've already had enough damage.
Seeing someone do so much good around.
So we should say Saxony first. Actually, over near my camp. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I get the impulse to try and save his wife from going feral. I understand that entirely, and doing just about anything to save her life, I don't particularly object to that in principle. But being as he's a homicidal maniac to begin with, yeah, I don't exactly have vast amounts of faith in the guy. With his whole assassinate anybody who gets in his way idea. Here we go. Super mutants have taken the spot over. As we know from previous visits.
What? Going to be a good fight.
One stuck underneath again, is there? No. Yes, there is. Miss at point blank range.
Good fight, human. Fun. Take cover.
There you are. Got him.
Running control test. This will show us how added storm energy under the machine's old configuration interacts with your cells.
Why waste our time on this? We just need to see the effects of the new configuration.
Control.
A control group, James. This is too important for cutting corners.
Sidley.
Test completed. As suspected. They become further agitated, volatile. They're much less stable than Uncle Hugo's now.
Great. Now we know the thing that was bound to fail will fail. On to the next device. Over and out.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, if it had gone down a different way, you'd have looked pretty damn daft. You said St. Bavaria all the way over to the other side. Fortunately, it's not a bad run round from here, I don't think. Yes, we have a bit of an update, by the way, on the Milepost Zero front. Turns out, for some technical reason, which I have my suspicions on, given I've been playing it the last couple of days, they're not actually able to put the caravan part out with the rest of the update, and it will be coming a few weeks later. So most of the update's happening as planned, but the actual running caravan missions won't be happening till end of September, I don't think. Thereabouts. hear trouble. Who'd win in a fight between a toad and a turkey? Depends how big the toad is and how big the turkey is, apparently. Interesting.
Device 2 starting up now. We will be using the new configuration. Our hypothesis is that the samples from the Lost will begin to behave closer to Uncle Hugo's. Come on, science. You can do it.
God have mercy on us all if it can't.
Apparently I have to defend the lightning harvester, but according to the
Test completed.
the health bar up there, they can't damage it.
They barely changed, but they are reacting to the sample from Father, even from across the table. They're moving toward it.
Let me see Hugo's. Dear Lord. It's not just that. They're mirroring it. Following it. Almost like puppets on strings.
How is this even possible? Did Uncle Hugo know this would happen?
That bastard. He isn't planning to fix them. He's planning to bring them under his control.
Yep.
Sleazy, Vault-Tec scum. I knew it! I'm bringing him into custody. Now!
Oberlin, wait! James! Damn it, he's gone. You're still there, right? There's one more device. Please head there. We have to be sure this isn't some kind of...
Last device is all the way back here. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised it turned out to be, oh, well, I'm not actually... You can say, oh, well, I'm going to try to turn them back to normal, or at least bring them back to reality, when in fact just bringing them under his sort of psychic control. Well, he could have guessed that was the way it was going to go. How are you doing, Steve? You alright? One of them just got himself. Right then.
Starting final test now. Audrey, I don't like this. This has got to be a mistake.
Just finish the test.
That's generally a good start, yeah, Steve.
Please be different. No, it's the same. They're all moving with him. How?
Yep.
Why?
God damn him.
Audrey, we've got a problem. The bastard is gone.
What?
Shocking,
Get
nobody.
back here ASAP. Over and out.
But I know where he's gone as well. Well, I know one place he's... yeah, I have a theory as to where he's gone. The only place we haven't actually been, though, is down here, and it doesn't make any sense for him to go there, given that it's a communist stronghold. I mean, I've not been here either, but, you know. Kind of thought Oberlin would get effed there, to be honest. Or oft, depending on how you want to look at it. Same thing, really. Concrete barriers, golf carts, plans and treasure hunts. It's nice. I've never had the golf carts, I don't think. Concrete barriers I've had for ages, I think.
Ah, the one from outside. How's the storm?
Audrey is trying to fix the weather.
Crispy.
Hasn't that thing caused enough trouble? Good, you're here. The situation has developed and we're short on time.
How so?
Here's the sit rep. We've discovered that Hugo didn't leave alone. He's taken Cassidy with him. That can only mean one thing. He's going to activate the weather machine already. Bastard. This experiment was just to distract us. He already had all the pieces he needed.
Had all the pieces?
The weather machine was already set to the parameters we just tested. This was a final trial run before the real deal. We can discuss our terrible choices later. We have to act now. There's only one place. He's likely to reach the meteorology sector any minute now. Up at the Hawksbill weather station. Audrey already left to try and stop him, but even with Cassidy, he's gotten too much of a head start.
We're headed there now, then.
No, wait. We need to discuss what you'll do when you get there.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. No fucking chance. Oh no, I'm killing him.
Oh, he will pay. But his life alone isn't worth what he owes. We need him breathing if we want to learn more about this affliction. It'd be years of research lost.
What, to weaponize and uncontrol the loss yourself?
You're deranged if you think anything like that matters now. Survival here in Shenandoah is all we have left. There's no more time for this. Expect resistance, but remember, bring him in alive. Dismissed.
I'm not your soldier, bitch.
The new animals up there.
I'm not about... Well, he's not going to help willingly. I'm not about to turn him over to somebody whose motives I don't trust any more than I trust his, or only slightly more. This is a guy who thought he was still reporting to the army for 20 years after the world ended. He's not especially bright. You thought I bugged out on you, but no. I'll see how we do. And the pit. Not been there in a while. There's still some rewards I haven't got from it, but nothing I'm particularly troubled about. I do absolutely love that Vault Boy sundial, though. That is cool. I have a theory that I'm going to need a large gun. Pretty colours. Not sure if I took that one or not, though. Oi, oi, oi. It's definitely a look. Walk softly, carry a big gun. Yep, that's generally the plan.
Finally, I thought you'd never make it. He's locked me out. but I bought some time by disrupting the startup sequence. It's only a matter of minutes before he gets it up and running again, though. I can't believe it's come to this. I hate him. So fucking much!
We're gonna stop him.
Yes, we are. For good. He needs to die. My God. Did I really just say that? This is really the only choice he's given me, isn't it? Oh, it's true. Please. He has to die. He can't do this again.
Yeah. Oberlin wants him alive. He's still your father. Dead, alive, I'll figure it out. He needs to be stopped first. Yeah, I mean, ostensibly the idea that they might be able to help the Lost would be all well and good. But we've got no evidence to suggest this was ever intended to do anything other than bring the Lost under his control. Except for the fact that he does seem a bit obsessed with his wife. I'm hoping her might be the possible actual goal. More likely, he'll just try and help her and bring all the others under his control. So, both. In which case, he definitely has to be stopped. And either way, bringing him alive, so, well, he might be able to, be forcibly persuaded to help cure the rest of the Lost. Maybe. Not very likely. I don't like the odds of success on that. And if he gets loose again, he will... Well, God knows what he might do if he gets loose again. So, I'm thinking you got a small chance of a positive outcome if he's alive, and much larger chance of a negative outcome. But much less chance of a worse outcome if killing him is not the best outcome, but it prevents the worst ones.
Believe me, I know I'm starting to sound like I'm losing it too, but this is the only way. I'll begin unlocking the doors to the top floor. Just make your way there. The area is crawling with Lost. Probably his doing. Be careful. I'll be in touch over the loudspeakers. Please, go.
Don't you worry. I actually don't know where I have to go. That's the thing. I'm just this way, as you...
Okay, that'll get you in. Just focus on the Lost while I work on the next grid. Got it. You're almost
Lots
there.
of
One more to
lasers.
go. Oberlin! God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
What's the status? We're not vomiting up electricity, so that's a promising sign. Wait, we still haven't gotten to him yet? Pick up the pace. We've got to hurry. What do you mean, kill him? Are you crazy? No, we need him alive.
James, it's too risky to keep him alive. He has to die.
He's right.
It's open! Get in there!
Don't you worry, I'm gonna fuck him up.
My friend, schön dich wiederzusehen. I apologize for pulling the wool over your eyes earlier. I needed
Looks like the inside of Atlas.
their interest. But I should warn you, any attempt to dissuade me will be made in vain. I recommend turning back while you can.
Report, see you later, put everyone in grave danger. And now, well, give him a chance to walk away.
Too late? Too late for what? For a solution to our problems? Do you not see? My darling's standing right here beside me. She walked here with me, followed my every step. Do you not understand what this means? I know the others wouldn't, but surely you do.
Mind control? Looks like she's sitting there shaking on the floor and holding her head then. See that she's a puppet? How's it possible the machine hasn't activated yet? She doesn't look well. How's this possible if the machine isn't activated?
But it has. Before we ever met even. Months ago, before we ever crossed paths, I stood here with Cassidy just as we had a decade ago. I ran this machine again, hoping, begging for a solution. and at worst, a release from this solitary life. The results were unexpected, more severe than my first attempt. The storm, you see? The shattering of the land around here? A result of that brave step.
What, third time's a charm? You're back again? You really have lost it? You've been behind the second accident. It's the least surprising thing I've heard. Yeah, definitely. So what, third time's a charm?
This would imply it was a failure.
It was.
I made great progress in my second attempt. I was able to calm my Cassidy. Suddenly, she responded to my will. She followed my footsteps. She looked me in the eyes again. In that moment of bliss, we fled away back to the atrium. Hand in hand, like school children, we ran while this devilish machine spun on, sowing destruction. I learned something important about the power I hold. I am the gravitational force they need. I am a vessel for this storm. I can move them, save them.
He's really lost the plot, hasn't he? You have Cassidy backstop here. You aren't helping the control. You're the only one that needs saving. You aren't helping them, you control them.
For now, perhaps. But that's why we must finish this. For months, I've pushed Hilda and Audrey toward the solution. I knew it was in me, the signal to shepherd them. I just needed them to isolate it, decode it, replicate it. To teach our machine to dance to my song, to forge a true bridge between me and our lost children. But truly, the last missing piece was you, mein Freund. Without your drive, we'd have been stuck. So, before we end this for good, I do want to thank you again for being a catalyst for change. Now, let's finish this, shall we? I have business to attend to.
You have so got to die. Yeah, he's completely... What's that line from the Lord of the Rings? Well, from the movies, anyway. Abandoned reason for madness. Yeah. He keeps talking about, oh, his eventual plan is to help everybody and kind of turn the back and stuff, but there's bugger all evidence to suggest that's either possible or actually his plan, and he keeps spouting it. More likely, he's either lying or has convinced himself of his own bullshit. Same result. Either way, it's just going to make the situation worse. Probably end up with a small army under his control, which is definitely not a thing that's going to happen. Killing prisoner in a Faraday cage might be classed as torture. Well, if you want to get anything useful out of him, or actually a positive outcome, they'd have to torture him anyway, because he won't do it willingly. So, yeah. There's just no positive outcome other than maybe sticking his head on a spike. It's about as positive as it's going to get. Isn't free will, it's not a solution. Yeah, exactly. Talk about this. Time to pay for you have to pay for your sins. Enough, you're currently. Point out the facts to him and see if he's going to maybe have a revelation. Maybe not, though.
You know nothing. I can see that now. Free will. Violence is the only will your ilk understands. On guard.
Oh, that's not good. He's not taking damage. Well, now there's nobody else here. He's taking damage, which is good.
Need some assistance over here.
He summoned some friends who seem to have brought him back to his feet. Been like a little bottleneck. Reload, please.
You traitorous bastard!
Which implies I was ever loyal to you. Spin up, please, gun.
Need some assistance over here.
Does not seem to be anything else that I can operate. Let's just run up here and check I'm not missing anything else. I mean, tempting to just put a bullet in Cassidy, because I think I'd probably be doing her a favour as well. Nothing useful there. Yes, you fucking will. Eventually, when I figure out how. Where are you, you shitty maniac? Oh, hiding down here, apparently.
You traitorous bastard!
Oh, he's gone naked. And he appears to be a eunuch. Smoother than a Ken doll, he is. Smoother than a fucking Ken doll.
Your strength, it would seem.
Although the design is really cool.
Suppose this is an unfortunate turn of events for me, isn't it?
Cozy cell came to the got your last word. That's the last words you picked out. Could use some work.
Not my last words. No. Please, there's more to be said. There's another way. You don't have to end this. You can still help me if only you'd see things my way for a moment. If only you'd see the sparkle in her eyes. There's hope. She is in there. They all are. I can.
It's just worse.
I just need your help this one final time. That
just makes them shut in with no control over their own body. That's worse.
Footstep, perfectly placed once more. So please, help me.
He looks like the villain from, or one of the villains from Knights of the Old Republic 2. What do you mean, help? Capture him or kill him? You're beyond helping now. It's time to die. Yeah. I'm not capturing him. The only way to get a positive outcome out of him would be to torture him into it, if that even works at all. Anything less than that is just risk him escaping and try to do the same thing again. Nope. There's only one option.
Cassidy, I'm sorry, love. I try. End it then.
Don't even think about it. We need Hugo alive. You hear me? You fool. Stay there. We may be able to extract more from him while he's still... Wait, Audrey. What are you doing?
Something stupid herself, apparently. Power down the weather machine. Up top there somewhere. Although she might have shot Oberlin as well.
I'm sorry, James. This madness ends here. All of
She's
it.
planning on destroying the entire vault, which I don't think I will let her do if I could stop her.
Finally over. Power the machine down. I'll see you at the atrium. I need to be alone for a moment.
Jetpack took a minute to kick in then. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't have given him a whole lot of chance for that final speech. I'd have just finished him in the fight, given my choice, but obviously I didn't get that choice. I assume if I go down here, I'm going to find Oberlin's corpse. With the terminal, but where? Somewhere in here, probably. Don't see any sign in there. Kitty. Whole bunch of lore we could have pursued. It's a lot of reading that I don't really feel like doing right now. No sign of his corpse down here, considering she definitely shot him. I know that. Well, due to lack of a better idea. Alien Ancient. Let's just see Vista that TV show. It'll be an interesting little cameo. Although, as I say, the danger surrounding all of that is that they run the risk of sort of running roughshod over endings and stuff and having to establish one ending as canon over the others, which they want to avoid, and I'm still not sure how they're going to manage that.
I got struck by an idea. Gotta write it down. Where is my notepad? Oh, there is still a blank space on the wall. That'll do. This was... Hey, I don't really know what to say right now. I never thought it'd end like this.
Well, she's not decided to kill everybody. It's time to heal. Free now. Did what had to be done.
I don't know. What if I was wrong? I saw him in there, trying so hard to save Mom. To save them all. I've just got to keep going now, don't I?
I mean, given the jokes that were in the series thus far, there's no particular reason why it couldn't happen. Unless there's a law reason for it. Which I don't think there is. One step at a time, not alone, people here that need you. Not the best person to confide in. There's people here that need you.
You're right. They do need me. But I need... Well, the people I need are all gone now. What am I talking about? This is what I asked for. What we all needed. There was no other way. And our problems aren't over. The Lost are still out there. The storm is still raging. We're gonna ride this thing out, no matter how tough it gets.
I'm not sure he was innocent, Ancient. If he was, it would have made him rather useless, wouldn't it? At least regarding intended functions. What's your next steps?
The first thing I'm going to do is work toward opening up the vault as a shelter. We're to blame for what's happened in the region. The least we can do is offer safety to those that wander here. From there, well, one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm. Any more help?
You've done enough. I'm sorry. I should be more grateful. Truly, I wish I could be. But you're to blame for some of what transpired as well. Whether you intended to or not. I think... No.
Point of order.
No, I'm sorry.
I got railroaded.
You're a victim of his manipulation too. Thank you for the offer.
Yes.
But we need
exactly.
to stand on our own for a while. If that changes, I'll let you know.
Be seeing you, Audrey.
Part you were made to play in all this. But I'm glad it's over. Goodbye, outsider.
And there we go.
Parrot.
The new animals up there. Any of them good for eating?
There's a really fucking big turkey, so probably. B-63 Zweihander. So it's an executioner's power attack and damage resistance. It's a fairly standard set of bits and pieces on a two-handed big chopper of sorts. Electrified big chopper. What's the damage output on it?
Oh, I got struck.
170. That's pretty plus 176 damage plus 54 electricity without being specced into it.
Oh, that'll do. There was a landslide around the mansion.
Swing is not exactly quick, but as far as melee weapons go, that is as good as they get, really. Which is pretty cool. What we need, he says, is an option to store things like this, weapons and the like, that are quest rewards. You know, unique stuff that doesn't take up space in the stash, because, you know, I'm not keeping it because I want to use it for a lot of these things. I'm keeping it because it's a unique item that's sort of a memento of a quest. And it's just taking up limited space. A number of things are, so definitely a change I would like to see that. But there we go. Skyline Valley, done. Lost, absolutely not saved. Still lost, I suppose. Cool outfit acquired. And one maniac who caused this big ass storm put in his grave where he needed to be because it was too bloody dangerous to do anything else. Ah, I forgot I did that. I was saying, sympathetic to his goal of trying to save his wife from feralness and being one of the lost, but or his stated goal. Truth is, I don't think that outside of her he ever had any intention or ability to actually save anybody. He just hadn't planned to take control of them all. He convinced himself it was a cure, when in fact it was nothing of the sort. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Not stable enough to keep him alive. Does imply the presence of a judicial system. Or at least morality, one could say.
Stock up here before your next kill. Please don't stab other customers while they shop.
Can't be traded. I wonder if I can do anything else with it, because right now I'm stuck with it.
Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps.
Old 63 hazmat seat plan. Huh, interesting. Let's have a look at that. Cool. Armor bench here. No, it's a weapons bench. Well, I do need to make a quick detour, so we can probably check whilst we do that. And then once I'm done with my detour, we'll go and hunt some more miners, because, well, we've got a bit of time left, and we're good. He kept him alive. Security takes over. Interesting. It kind of makes sense, but yeah. I think you keep him alive, he refuses to help, which leaves you the option of either torture him or just keep him in prison. In either scenario, he's going to be constantly looking for a way to get out and get back to doing what he was doing anyway. Because, you know, villains, it's like a Batman series or movie or something. Interesting. It's a full-on hazmat suit, huh? Oh, that's interesting. It's actually functions as armor. Anything that changes by level is its condition, and it does give you 1000 rad resistance. No actual armor though. That's interesting. Yeah, anyway.
She keeps telling me the same fortune.
Where are we looking for? There we are. Goes up in his cell. Interesting. Nah. Don't know whether or not that implies he's being tortured when you're not looking or not, though.
Sitting around here all day.
Well, hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
There's a lot of
She's so chirpy.
Ripe for the picking.
What have we here? Lots. Nice. Ooh, now we're talking.
Interested in a bit of sport? Armor and kit for your next expedition.
Doing good on the Nuka-Cola today. It's good because I'm out.
To the White Springs Spa. Please take any of the spa
Feed and drink.
back. Someone should be with you eventually.
Yeah, but not on that one. Oh, we did all right.
Come in, dear. Come in. This is our room. I'm afraid we've been picked rather clean. People suddenly see value in gold on seafarer again. Fancy that.
Grenades. Nice. I now have lots of grenades. Okay, so let's go hunt some more miners, shall we? Go ahead and do leader of the pack again, but I don't particularly fancy that. Yeah, well, it's lots up here. That is if the game responds to my clicks, which it seems a little reluctant to do right now. Right. And here.
Kill all.
I'm not happy is what I'm not right now. None. Off to a shit start. Very rubbish start. That sucks. Let's try over here. So wondering how the ghoul thing's gonna happen. Some form of chem, doubtless, to transform you into one. I'm more curious about how they're going to explain transforming back from one. If they want to give a mechanic to transform back, they're going to have to give us some kind of unique scenario for becoming a ghoul. Otherwise, it's just not going to make any sense. You have to be a unique and special type of ghoul. Shooting when I'm trying to listen. Laggy for some reason right now. This ain't half the car park. They die. I'm fine. Still having no luck though. Which kind of sucks. Evening Grey, how are you doing? Right then. Current luck factor? Fuck all, apparently. Hmm. Three-day weekend. Nice. Oh, ow. Got an oddly timed bank holiday over there or something. Bank holiday. Wait a minute, I have a feeling I know which one that might be. Not sure. Labor Day, maybe? A wild stab in the dark. Hey, got it. Nice. What was around about this time of year? The holiday was last weekend. No fancy name for it though, it's just the August bank holiday. Yeah, indeed. So maybe it's the government's way of saying thank you for your labour, but in that case it's more like thank you for just raid your paycheck.
Time to play move.
Suppose you've got anything good, but
Follow that smell. Too easy. Huh. What's that? I'll wear your guts around my neck. Gone now. Pity.
white domestic kitchen tables. Apparently I don't know that. Okay. Now I do. Be meat over them there hills. Yes, I'm sure there is, Graham. When you batter it to death with a concrete-filled beer keg on a piece of rebar. Nice tenderized meat as well. Exactly what it's celebrating. Yep, thought as much. Aha, we're finally here, the noise we've been looking for. On the roof. We should not bet on it.
Your attempted escape is only making things worse for you.
Tempted. Elvis has already left the building, mate. Any Connie, alright? Treasure hunters, yes, we have finished the story now. Didn't actually take that long, about an hour to do the last couple of quests. Yes, me. How we doing? Moment. Right. Lots of bad guys, so maybe one of them will... That's the noise I want. Maybe one of them will mutate into a treasure hunter. Two of them, in fact. I hear two, I think. Roof, I think. My finest piece of shooting. Sounds like they're up here anyway. I don't know where you are, you bugger. You're not up here at all, are you? We'll find you. Get over here, you pinata on legs. Well, ran right past it. I don't know. I might as well have a quick shufty outside and see if there's any down on the golf course. I suppose there will be, but... no. Lord of the Rings Marathon. Very, very nice. Extended editions anyway. Need to get a new copy of the Two Towers, though. I wore mine out.
Yes.
Although I'm kind of surprised that that's the one that wore out, to be honest. All the way down here, that's interesting. Yeah, I think that'll be the oldest camp I've got. Yeah, good house that.
Search.
I will probably make it a best build when the time comes. Mostly not a savage, yeah. Battlefield 8, yeah, it is good, but to be honest, as with the books, it's the Fellowship's my favourite of them. Just slightly better written. Not that the others aren't excellent, of course, but that one's just a little bit further up. Tywin Lannister on your backside. Slightly better shot over there than I had before. Seemed like a good idea at the time. You mind getting there with everybody else, not lob a grenade in after you. Gits. Anytime I come to Helvetia outside of Fashion Act, I end up feeling like it's kind of slightly more hassle than it's worth. I may remove it from my list of places to visit. Even when I get exactly what I wanted, which I have got one of, to be fair, this time. I'll end up feeling like it was a lot more hassle. Yeah, it's a nod to the chapter title in Fellowship. Although it does actually skip over the entirety of an excellent scene in which features one of the more badass characters in the entire damn books. Which is really, really annoying. There's the removal of Farmer Maggot, I understand from a filmmaking perspective, but it's absolutely a crime against humanity, good taste, so on and so forth. Because he's an absolute beast, Farmer Maggot. And he's reduced to nothing but a waving scythe with nothing attached to it. It's a little bit disappointing to me, that. His wife's quite funny too, in a sort of subtle way. If there's something should have made it into the extended editions. Definitely should have been Farmer Maggot. There's one. It's two, actually. Well, yeah, I would pretty much agree with that. I'm sure there probably is an exception somewhere, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Book is definitely the way to go. Yeah, that's true, Steve. Yeah, I get why they left the Bombadil stuff out of movies. It really didn't move the story along in any way, and it was a nice side episode, but really didn't advance the story in any way, shape, or form. with the exception of the hobbits getting weapons. And definitely could adequately have been done in the way, well, yeah, it was dealt with adequately in the film. I imagine so. Could he? I don't know. I don't think his powers are so much to do with fighting, battle, and destruction of things, so much as they're oriented towards just moving outside of time, really. I don't know. So, I'm more bothered by the absence of Farmer Maggot than I was of Tom, because Tom's fun, but Maggot's just a straight up badass.
What's that?
A59, eh? Sausage chips, cheese and gravy. Not bad. Not too shabby.
So sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
There's a long old crawl back here.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
I still have yet to I want to get rid of some of that. Yet to get the decent SMG from Skyline Valley, but I haven't done enough of the events because they're just kind of unbearable at the moment. Very carefully. Craft a monster mask. You've already got that. Yeah, that's cool though. Two of them. Otherwise, nothing particularly great, I don't think.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Cool.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Yeah, I'll put those Grafton Monster masks on sale when I get back to my camp, I guess. Very true. That's an interesting point, Steve.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Can he control Ents, though? He can... His voice does a lot of things, and his singing. Not sure it's exactly control, though. Should be thinking of Old Man Willow. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he did. Then that's kind of the point. Soft magic systems and all that. You'd be, yeah. Not even that, really. It's just the way his brain works. It's the things that seem so important to other creatures just don't have any grasp on him. Don't register on his perceptions. Part of the reason he's immune to the effect of the ring. Also the same reason why he was not asked to assist in the destruction of it in any way. Because he'd just get bored and forget about it. Nah. Too long and doesn't leave the story on, I think that'll be why. Yeah, Shaggy will be quite the stoner for sure. The question is, though, if Shaggy's a stoner, did Scooby get into the edibles, or did Shaggy just get so baked he thought his dog was talking to him? Or is the answer to that just yes? I feel like that would be a legitimate answer. Yes. Yeah, I thought as much. Aha, you hear the noise I'm looking for. Moments like that, where I heard that, are exactly why I sometimes think I hear it when I don't. Because right on the very edge of hearing Like, is that... a more miner? Is that me imagining it? Kind of like that they've, like, raiders took over this roller coaster and used it as a frame to fortify and turn into a base. I do feel like you could have had more done with it though, because this would be a really cool place to put an actual faction. And clear up the corpses and tidy it up a bit, and got the frame and the fortifications already in place. Right, more good places to find more miners. Let's try and blow up a train yard. It's a decent size. Ooh, I've got a whole bunch of notifications. Anything interesting? Probably not. Yep, just notifications reminding me that I no longer need to pay attention to the US Open. Well, pretty much. Pretty much every player I was actually interested in following in the US Open got knocked out in the second round. Or the first. Well, I mean, that's how it goes sometimes, but... no dice there. I guess we can try the White Spring Golf Clubs if we have any luck there. There's a lot of spawns in there. White Spring in general. Oh, how are we doing? 10 o'clock. So Villasania. Pretty decent approach. Did that the other day. Two in here, I think. That's how we do it. For the most part, anyway. Ghouls and Wendigos. Oh, days. It's a lot of deaders. Well, stim packs there somewhere, I saw. Quad Gauss shotgun. It's actually not terrible. And my carry capacity currently is looking pretty terrible. She'll shuffle over this way and do something about it. Palace is on the list for sure, Tingy. Oh, it's a shrub. Weird yellow blob in the distance. Like, what the fuck is that? It's a green shrub with a bright light on it. Thinking of leftovers and found out someone open for lunch when you get home. Yeah, that's definitely not a win.
Don't bother talking to that person from Crater. Nasty bunch, aren't they?
Aye. You might want that. Can I trade it? No, I probably can't, can I actually? Definitely Shakespearean tragedy there. Mainly acquiring more caps after I spent loads of them the other week. Mostly on scrap, granted, but... I was going to do a loop around here, but I can't really be bothered. Anywhere over this side that might be a good look. Not really. Pleasant Valley's probably the best bet for now. On the way north. Let's check how I'm doing for script actually. While I think about it, because I must be getting close to the 5k mark. A lot of ammo and stuff I need to get rid of there. Get in there. You're scorched. Need the more miner gauntlet, that's faux show. Oh, hell breaking loose over here apparently. Went adequately. Oh, I could hear one. On we go. Else you want to join their 401k? Be 200 miles. Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting something there. Pretty sure the Proclaimers offered to go further than that, though. Nothing here.
Warm again.
Unlike your ability to play hide and seek. Yeah, not so much fancy doing a 5k neither. Never was much of a distance runner. Or runner in general, to be honest. Wouldn't mind on the treadmill, but... I know where I need to go. Always in the same place. What did you come from? What's this? And I think that's probably everything worth really checking on this server. Laziness was an Olympic sport. A couple so I didn't have to walk up to the podium. I approve of that one, no?
It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here.
Long old trek. They have what? Surprisingly, things holding together quite well. Okay. Yes, quite possibly both. Proud and sore. Well, let's go and visit Giuseppe. And maybe do a little bit of a switch over. Server hop.
May I interest you in wine, beer, and or spirits? Guests are welcome.
Feeling fruity? Try Nuka Sherry, Grape, or Orange.
Ever been to Clarksburg? Why would you ever need to go when you've got everything you need at Giuseppe's Curios?
Strange fellow. Uni worker, nightclub exterior. Stop a shotgun, snake wrangler hat.
You
A
look
few
like you
cheap
could lose
bits
some
and
weight
pieces.
from your pockets. Try not to track all of that dirt into my shop. Hey, I already near broke my back trying to wash up the fallout.
Yeah, there's Union stuff and go to X mod there. Of that. And then mostly stuff that's fine but not massively exciting there.
That woman could get you to sell the shirt off your back.
Well, it's because slot machine can't afford that right now. Otherwise,
Discount? Not in this damn bottle cap economy.
Exclusive to the White Spring, early release bottles of the newest cola sensation, Nuka-Cola Quantum.
how's it going, MB? God, I need to get up and walk around a bit. Sat down too long this afternoon. Five? You nuts? Not that desperate for caps. It's rare. Definitely, definitely putting a few caps on it though. Bit of a boring day. Not quite what Gray was getting at there, I don't think. But, yes. Boring's better than bad, but only just. City to 500, which is a better I'd have done. Now got me wondering. Yeah, it's fine. $837 yeah, that sounds about right. Dangerous pastimes rolling. Anybody doing that? No, apparently not. Not yet, anyway. Well, we'll see what happens.
Be honest. Does this trash make me smell bad?
Ah! Seem like the thing I do. Interesting. There's a meme to that effect, pops up quite regularly on Instagram and places, showing a circle 500 miles from Edinburgh and then 500 miles outside of that. Somebody's nuking the... Oh, I'm not bothered about that.
Northworth Tours. Thanks you for your patience. Back again for another go? Good. Right. Give me a sec to look up the locations of the parts. When I'm done, you can get scavenging and see if there's enough of them here so you can get to sorting this out.
Yeah.
So, this harvester needs some
Only two of us at the minute.
I'm hoping there's enough parts around here to fix it up. That's what I need you for. Once you've sorted that harvester, let's fire it off. It'll bring a storm in, and this lot in here can enjoy the view. Everyone wins. Aye, those are the ones. Go ahead and pop that, whatever that is, into one of them consoles. I'm sure those boxes have instructions in them somewhere, man.
I'm not. Instructions maybe, but not instructions.
Never doubted you for a second, Ed. Get the rest of them things. Looks good to me. Go get some more.
Really? Go all the way around?
Keep going. Nearly there.
There's a few more.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Top and flashing green, so that's probably a good thing. I'm gonna set about getting this thing online. Take a quick breather.
Take a breather, I'm being lasered to death.
Remember when I told you about them signatures that weren't used? There was more of them. A lot more. Also, I don't really know what happens if this harvester doesn't run fully. I'm gonna need you to make sure it charges properly and not let whatever's out there interfere with the process. Last thing, I don't like giving refunds. And if these lots here don't get what I promised them, they're probably going to want one. So there's another reason to charge them up. Cool. Hang on. Killing that one made the harvester charge a bit more than it normally does. Maybe killing the next target one will speed this up.
So we've got a job in mind. Don't normally come up here because there's too many people firing cremators up here. But, oh, we got a bit of peace and quiet. Not staggered, apparently. I notice the bullets are turning right on the way out of the barrel there. Clearly they're using that. Tipping away. Nice. Couldn't tell if that was a bad guy or not. No. Gun did not want to spin up there. Start firing multiple. Thirsty Ultima. We've got an ESO player, I'm guessing. Now, wrong with it. Nearly there. Now we just have the boss to do afterwards. If that sends any of them coming running. Give me a minute. Nearly that. Nice. Not really sure what killed me there. I don't like it. Where's the thundercrab off to? Show progress here. There we go. Little by little.
You see the way that thing folded after you decked it? What a roar, man! Well done, mate. A really solid effort. Everyone,
I wasn't sure we were going to make it there.
the bunker for a few moments while my associates make sure it's safe to exit. Thank you.
How doing, Sucker?
Cheers, mate. Big effort you made for me there. I won't forget it in a hurry.
Horrific movie, yeah. Not good on any level, that film. So there's not any that I can think of, anyway. Turkey poster. Nice. Whew. Ah. Kind of did my eyes in a bit, that. All those flashing lights. I didn't even like it as a film, like, without considering the historical thing. Just didn't think it was very good. Mind you, I don't think I've ever seen a Mel Gibson film that was actually good. I have yet to see the early Mad Max films though, so I can't comment on those. How are we doing? Nobody down there. Not terribly surprising. Oh yeah. Kitchen tables that I thought I probably already had. Oh, it's the white ones, I see. There's the turkey poster. Really anywhere to put it, to be honest. Behind the chair, possibly. There's the Steeljack statue. Him as a ghoul, apparently, which I can't really tell. And there's no nose and a chunk of his face missing, so I guess that's probably it. Whew.
Would
That
you
breaks.
like to
Huh.
join my
Yeah.
scavenger hunt? Today we're
I'll
gathering
change my loadout a minute.
unstable nuclear waste.
I already did that. Wonderful. Do a little hop around people's camps. See what's going on there, I think, to round things out. Well, it's my build guide video for new players following the TV show. Hmm. It's a large turkey. Here we go. Anything good? Nope. Where can you buy trapper and robot armor from? I think you just get the plans for it, don't you? Try. Well, I don't know about the trapper armor, if that's even in 76. But I don't know that it isn't either. Interesting build. This is built on, actually on the location. Oh, that's interesting.
Just steal supplies instead.
Impressive job of managing to merge that into the ground. Quite a cool build. I've no idea where their vendors actually are.
This gig sure is a downgrade from killing people for Rose.
Oh, there they are.
I know where.
Well, boo. Oh, it is kind of that time of evening, really, isn't it? Probably not. Lots of plans over there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Happens all too often, that one, Gray. Means they weren't at the camp when they logged out, which is a weird choice to make. It's not the only weird choice. Oh, okay, there's the rest of the place. That makes slightly more sense. Although, you've got a big-ass flying vault entrance, which makes absolutely no sense at all. It does look cool, though. This, less cool. This is the problem with going really big. You end up with a big empty camp with nothing in it. Well, there's a lot in it, it just doesn't look like there's anything in it. You know what I mean? Everything's hugging the walls. There's no kind of organicness to it. I do want that though. And no details. That's cool as well. Oh, there's some very cool bits up there. Anyway, nothing particularly appealing though. Oh yeah, that does raise an interesting point. I haven't been to the communist camp down here, because no quest has sent me down there yet. I'm kind of curious as to why.
Well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe
Missed that one,
any
150
gods or
plans.
fate or any of that.
Did I miss that one? I think I missed that camp. Yeah, I usually log out at my camp, so it's kind of not an issue, really. Sure why you'd log out anywhere else, to be honest. Unless you crashed.
For all the change in the world, people are still basically the same.
Oh, looks like I made a sale.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
That person.
I can't believe everything went to hell.
Urban Pixels, eh? Yeah, her constant prattling is kind of annoying, though. At least Yasmin doesn't say... Well, Yasmin does say quite a lot, actually. Oh, that's quite cool. As far as a dollhouse stroke display type thing goes. Very Fallout Shelter. I think is what it's going for, actually. Cartography table. Well, I want that, but I'm not paying... I'll pay £2 for it. Nah, not paying £2 for it. But everything here is grossly overpriced.
Error. Based on current number of
But I am going to go and take a look around their Fallout Shelter.
This unit is suffering from a severe coal shortage.
So they seem to be trying to give presents. Interestingly, there is no way up to the roof, given that they have a thing there. Wasteland entrance there. Strange. Not sure what's going on there, but wanted somebody to kill their pet, apparently. Moving on. Golem of Time. Interesting name. I think I'd go for Clockwork Golem, personally. Where's the thing I'm looking for? There it is. The Super Duper Mart, I guess. You get display base, yeah. The right setup, it can be quite cool. Okay, can I? Oh, man, okay. That one wasn't bad with its Fallout Shelter theme, I have to admit. I did like that one. Did they do that? Yes, it looks like they probably did. You see, I have no regrets when it comes to not buying this right now. Yeah, it's quite a cool design from the outside, but inside it's pretty disappointing, really.
Hey, need something, buddy? Friend, pal?
fellow Appalachian traveler?
Directions to the vendors would be good. I think they're probably... Oh, there they are. Nope. What else we got? Near the elf. It's quite fun. I didn't have any, right? Alright. Just jumping in, that's fair enough. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I don't think I've ever actually... I think I have seen... Oh, hello. I have seen somebody do a dollhouse type thing before, but never seen anybody do a Fallout Shelter type thing. What did we do with the pet? Thought so. Do some neighbourly pest control for somebody here. Bunch of stuff that I didn't get from, presumably, the last event, which is all about reasonable prices, so I don't mind doing that. Not too bothered about those. I've got the plan for that, but I have got to set up them, so I'm not going to do that. Just have one of those. Did I just spend way more than I meant to there? No. I did. It's about to find out, aren't we? No, it doesn't look like it did. That's alright then. Bunch of masks, basically. Let's look at that in a bit. We're doing ticking along. Somebody's running encrypted and I didn't get in on that. Well, screw it. It's probably not going to go well, but you never know what we might get for arriving late. Wasn't paying attention there. You paid 10k for each of them, crikey, go. Lifts, yeah, that is an odd thing for them not to include. Mind you, they didn't work that well in Fallout 4, to be honest. It works, but they didn't snap the floors very well, if I remember rightly.
We've just initiated the recall process for a rogue assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that. There are 3 pylons set up around the area. Starting one of these up makes you a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice. Juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield. You'll need all 3 active to down it.
You're rocking the witch outfit, that's always good.
Hope you fare better than I did.
Really weird. It makes me feel like my head's underwater doing this event. Not sure where the corpse got to. I only got the fedora. I feel like I really did that well at that. Somebody else wearing the same outfit. I'm quite fond of mine though. I'm good, thanks, Urban. I appreciate it, though. I'm all good. That is weird. Very strange glitch. Right, let's bounce back to my camp, I think. Look at those masks. That'll probably about do it. Oh, it was the plan I was looking at. Appreciate, but nah, it's all good. I can't remember what it was now. It's my attention span doing its thing. I was going to... I need to have a look at armor bench, which means the shelter. Bone chill skull mask, huh? That's quite cool. Suppose we'll go with this outfit, but let's craft it and see how it goes. Centurion helmet that does not look like that. It's a long-standing bug. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember these. So I can't remember where I got the Heartland Hiker one from. Seems part of an outfit combo, but don't know if I've got the outfit. And I guess it probably dropped from one of the events or something. Snake Triangle hat. We got that one. No, we bought that from Stamps earlier, didn't we? Was it Fallout First freebie, was it? Ah. Sound plausible. It's cool, but it doesn't go with the outfit because it's got that big old gap again. Yeah, same problem. I assume they all will. Kinda doesn't match either. Unsurprisingly. Hammered one? The hammered one's the kind of gold one, isn't it? Which is quite cool. This is the crude. That's the crude one that was the cool one. Still doesn't go. Stick with the Ronin helmet because that kind of does. That's fun anyway. Yeah. Oh dear me. Everything's achy. The angles are a bit weird then. Very weird angles. Anyway, well, one evening, I think it's about time to call it, as we've had a fairly productive day. Yeah, they are good fun, those masks. Finding an outfit to match them with. Yeah, the event ended on Tuesday, so player vending is your best bet. Well, wait till it comes back around again, obviously, which it probably will do. I don't see it on the new community calendar, but I wasn't specifically looking, so let's have a quick look. That one. Invaders from Beyond's on there. No, Spooky Scotched, obviously, but no Mothman until at least next year. Yeah, they're probably on sale in various places. Yeah, it was fun. So I'm kind of glad we got through the whole Vault 63 story and stuff. That was fun. Little curious as to why I never got down to the corner where the communists are and what's going on down there. If I've missed a story or something. Oh, might have to have a little look. Actually, I could do that, couldn't I? I'll be damned. I managed to type that with no spelling mistakes. It's not like me. That's interesting. Whole bunch of stuff relating to, what was it called? I've forgotten the name of the bloody place already. Camp Liberty. There is supposedly a quest going on here, but the wiki is not particularly forthcoming on that. At all. Ah, that might help. So there is a quest there, I just have to go. Okay, we could do that sometime maybe. Curious. Yeah, Tingy, have a good one. What will I be streaming next time? The plan tomorrow is the start of Stalker Clear Sky. As we've, well, we're ready and to go on that. We finished Shadow of Chernobyl and on towards the next bit. I would, he says, like to be playing Star Wars Outlaws, but unfortunately, I don't think my PC is up to the job. At least not playing it and streaming at the moment, so that'll have to wait, which is fine. From the reviews and stuff I've seen, the consensus seems to be it's good but not stellar. But we'll, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, other than Stalker Clear Sky, the next thing on the list will probably be Starfield, so Shattered Space. But for now, I've got to get ready for that. Yeah, Stalker Clear Sky should be good. We'll check out the prequel to the game we played last time and sort of find out about the whole faction war and everything that led up to the situation in that game. Which, as I say, should be interesting groundwork for Stalker 2 when that comes out in November. A patch or two. Yeah, here it is a little bit wobbly in places. It's kind of par for the course these days, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably play it at some point, but when it's convenient. I want to play Blade 2 as well at some point. But, and Horizon Forbidden West at some point as well. But again, I think I probably need PC upgrades before I'm going to be able to cope with those. It's going to be a little too much for this poor old machine of mine, which is knocking on a bit now. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, that's the plan for the next little while. Anyway, Monday we'll get back to Fallout London though, which should be good. I can actually watch a few bits on that point, couldn't I? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Yeah, either way, should be good. Yeah, I'm going to be working on a video tomorrow, working on a build. I was working on a video for Skyline, for Marpo Zero, actually, which was going to go on the back burner till the weekend. Fortunately, I've got a bit more time than I expected, because the caravans have been delayed, it would seem, so maybe I'll do something about that. I have to see about getting that video sorted anyway, I think. And possibly doing a little notification news video about that, because, yeah, part of the update for next week has been pushed back a bit, which is unfortunate. Thoughts on the scoreboard rewards? I haven't seen anything other than what's in the trailer. Can't cover any... Well, I mean, I won't cover anything that isn't released through legit channels, so... No thoughts at all other than that. The stuff I've seen looks okay. There's from the trailer, there's some decent stuff. I'm waiting for them to update the website actually, but I don't imagine they will before the update comes out because they didn't last time, which was a bit. Oh wait, actually no, tell a lie. Do I? I don't know. Yes, they have actually done that. So I guess I've got several videos to do. Promising so far. A lot of Blue Ridge stuff, which is what we'd expect. Yeah, looks alright at a glance. Some of it's a bit meh, some of it's cool. It's about half of the course, really. Look, we've got 2 videos to make at the moment. You think it's a massive downgrade from previous seasons? Not really. There's always been a load of stuff I wasn't interested in anyway, so losing a bunch of that doesn't bother me in the slightest, and the stuff that is there looks fine. Yeah, it's, free content, doesn't make any difference to me. There's some good stuff in there that I do want. I'll have a bit more of a detailed look at it, but this season that's just gone by, people saying the same thing. There was nothing in that was good. I actually quite like a lot of the stuff in there. And they said the same thing last season as well, and didn't have any time for it then either, so it is what it is. I'll have a look at it in a bit more detail in the next couple of days and see what catches my eye. Probably for Monday, I guess. Maybe Tuesday. We'll see. But I've got a few videos to do around and about this weekend, apparently, which is fine because, and then I'll need a busy week next week. Because next week will only be Monday to Thursday on the streams because I'm away from Friday. So, yeah, got a lot of gaps to fill on that. Need to get stuff done ahead of time, really. Should be cool. Anyway, folks, I'm going to chill for a bit and then, yeah, I'll have a busy few days, I think. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out. Hope you've had fun. Glad to have got that storyline done, as I say. Wrapped it up in time for the next update, which seems to be delayed anyway, but, it is what it is. Yeah, Stalker tomorrow should be fun. Looking forward to that. Interested to see how things step up from the first game and stuff. I know there's some areas where people are less impressed with the story, but I imagine the graphics and gameplay will be a little step up. So curious about that. It was a bit about 2008 and things were moving quite quickly back then. But yeah, otherwise, thank you for hanging out. You know where the buttons are if you haven't already. Likes, subs, notification bell, social media links and channel memberships down below as well if you want to check those out. Yeah, we'll dive back in around about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Should be cool. So, until then, have a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And I will catch you all around about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Should be good. See you then, folks. Night. He says, pressing the button and nothing happens. Always. Bye.